Hi, today I'm going to use inks and bleach, which is one of my favourite mediums to work with. It's really therapeutic and you can get some wonderful effects. I haven't decided what I'm going to draw yet. I'm going to start it off as a bit of an abstract doodle, bit of mark making, and let's see what happens. So I'm going to start off with a bit of water. Got some watercolour paper here, quality watercolour paper. Going to wet the paper all over the page. It's a lovely sunny day today, so I can see where I've gone and where I haven't gone. I'm going to leave some bits as well. Then straight in with the ink. As I dab it on, you get some nice bleeding, we call this, where it spreads out. So watch it. If you could zoom in there and see what happens. Then I'm going to blend some of it now. Like I say, I haven't decided exactly what I'm doing yet. Just going to literally let the marks make the decisions for me today. Across some darker bits, some lighter bits, some dry bits. And then my favourite part next is where I will add bleach, and I just use ordinary toilet bleach. Very glamorous. At least it smells nice. Give it a bit more water in sections, because when it dries it makes some really lovely marks. And then I might also add some darker parts for a bit of contrast of all these blues, my favourite colour, and often what I work with, blues. Put that in there. Put the lid on because it can be messy if you spill it, and you do not want to do that. I might do a bit of dripping, which is, look at this, isn't that lovely? Drip it down. Yes. Perfect day for this video with the sunshine. There we go. Just got a bit of tissue. Also, under there where I made a mistake, you also get some nice
cloud effects.
Well, like I said, I don't know what it's going to be yet. I'm just making marks, having fun,
As you go along,
experimenting with ink and water, and in a minute, bleach. So now for the bleach, which is in here. I didn't want to go over the edge there, so look, easy, just delete it. Yeah, I didn't want to go over the edge there, so I just delete that. Now, when I am creating my pieces with really sharp, defined patterns, I've let the the ink dry. Otherwise, that'll bleed as well. So look, this one might be drying really quickly in the sun actually. Can you see it's bleeding, look? Because it's wet. And the wetter it is, the more it bleeds out, look. Some nice marks here. You can also use better on when it's dry again, but you can use materials to make some stamps. Look at that, isn't that cool to watch? Bit more it. I need to dampen, dry that off because you get a better circle when it's a little drier. I mean, this is just a gorgeous pattern in itself, isn't it? Not quite sure what to do next. Let's just keep playing. A few more circles. I'm liking these. I also have some a stamp of a star. I'll pop that around here, there and everywhere. If it goes wrong, that's just the nature of it really, because when it's wet, when it's bleeding, you get what you're given. So I'll probably let that dry before I draw any more images on. For example, one of my figures that I usually draw, I'd let it dry a bit before I drew the person on. So that's the first part of the tutorial of how to create an inky bleachy mark making masterpiece.